hello. Welcome to some more Potionomics. We have a new rival to contend with, which is great. By which I mean, oh no. But maybe she won't be as mean as Boss Finn. Anywho, what do we got? Flower power. When evil spirits escaped cursed gems to possess flower guards across Rafta, local heroes hacked and slashed their way to a peaceful resolution. Okay, so stuff will cost more, except for essences, okay. Minor inconvenience. A pickaxe shortage has made it harder for heroes to collect rocks, minerals, metals, and to pierce the exoskeletons of monstrous insects. If only we could get Oren from Prodigal here. And after a public competition between amateur bards, Discordant has a whole new meeting. Again, I'm curious about the bad sound trait. How do you get a bad sound from a potion? A ginger chocolate or a ginger tea. Oh, that does sound good. V8 with Tabasco. So like a Caesar? You don't drink Caesars in America. I haven't had a Caesar in a long time. I like them, but I have a sensitive stomach, so I have to be careful with it. Anywho, let's get these. I'm glad that I finally figured out a use for these ingredients with multiple magimins. Actually, first I should have a look at what I need to make for the competition. Yes, the Caesar is the one with clamato juice. Which is always fun explaining to people who have never heard of it before. Like, it's not bad. I know it sounds horrendous, but it's not bad. Crab juice, like that stuff from The Simpsons. Oh yeah. Fire tonic. So I can sell these, but also I can just give them to heroes. Let's see. Superior silence cure. Okay. Superior tolerance potion. Oh boy, that seems dangerous. And superior insight enhancer. I like how it looks like a light bulb. Okay, so tolerance, insight, and silence. What do I need? This feels like unethical. Okay, so this is D and E. Radiation tonic. Okay. Give him a drug that makes him better at taking drugs. I'm sure there's a drug like that out there, but I'm not privy to that information. Oh, seeking enhancer. Interesting. And curse cure. Okay. So let's see. So I need B, C, and E for the silence cure. D and E for the tolerance potion. And A, B, and E for the insight. Boy, I'm not thrilled that things require E's. So first things first. So it's D and E and A and B. And heck, we're just looking at it. The silence cure. So B, C, and E. So A, B, C. Yeah, I need everything basically. I need to get more slimes too. I also want to see about upgrading my cauldrons because I definitely need more magimin capacity. You like Manhattan clam chowder, you can't really judge. That's the tomato-based one, right? I always get them mixed up. But the tomato-based one is good. I don't like the cream-based one. Actually, I think this isn't what I want to do. I want to go to arranging stuff in the shop. Because if I want to upgrade something, I have to not have them currently brewing anything. I need to pull them off my shelves. I can't find Manhattan clam chowder here, or whatever is the tomato-based one. Like if I wanted to buy it. Let me just put these out here. Okay, there we go. Put those there temporarily. I'm just gonna check in on Roxanne in the torture basement. Hello, Roxanne. That's where my aging barrels are, huh? I wish you would, enhance them for free. That's not quite paying rent, but I'd take it. Okay, let's travel. You did have a cream-based one you didn't hate because they filled it with Old Bay. Well, that would do it. Did I also have any of my adventures out and about? I'll have to check after that. Okay, New England, that was it.
I have not been idle. Come and see what is new.
Oh, we can upgrade, or we can rank up with Muktuk, too. Okay, oh, so I can upgrade the Storm Cauldron. Excellent. I just want to make sure, before I do this, I'm not sure how much Fulgurite, or whatever that's called, that I have. So let me make sure that I've given some to Quinn first. If we rank up, will he give us a second coupon? We have to find out, because I would love a discount. Okay, so I can't expand, so clearly that means I have already given him the Fulgurite. Put both chowders in the same bowl. It's cream of tomato soup plus. Okay, I'm gonna rank up with Muktuk, because I can.
Let us pass the time together.
I bet Muktuk would like New England clam chowder.
I shall make a confession, Sylvia, now that we are away from the ears of the marketplace. In all my many months spent in Rafta, I have not yet made time to admire its most famous landmark.
Hey, you've been busy, right?
Nay, gentle Sylvia, make no excuses for me. Say instead that we shall rectify this problem. For rectify it we shall. Together. This very day. This very moment. Because it is right over there. You see it?
It's impossible to miss. The statue stands tall against the horizon at the precise spot where Rafta's Bay meets open ocean. It depicts an infamous witch at the height of her power. This is Maven, who once ruled this island. Muktuk regards it in complete silence. He doesn't move a muscle. He barely seems to breathe. Sylvia, not wanting to disturb him, turns her eyes back onto the statue. What is Muktuk seeing that she missed?
Tut! I do not know what to think, Sylvia. I do not know how to feel. My gut is a swirl of indistinct emotions like fish beneath the ice. On the one flipper, this statue is unquestionably an impressive display of prowess. On the other, it represents an ugly history.
What history is that?
The story goes that this statue was erected by many hands under much duress. They say Maven turned her great mental powers on the people, that she wielded them as tools. And thus, the crux of my confusion. Can I admire the artwork in isolation from the context of its creation?
That's a tough one, honestly. Death of the author and all that. Like, if there's a piece of media you enjoy and then it turns out that the author's kind of a dirtbag, like the Neverhood, it's a complicated feeling. I'm just gonna have a drink of water, 1 sec. Whammied people into making her a baller statue, huh? I think I'm gonna say I don't know, because that's a tough question. Like the Dirk Gently TV show. Oh, what's the dirt on that? Remember you said the show was good. I don't know. Haven't we all got enough to worry about without adding philosophical quandaries to the mix?
Bah! Ignore philosophy at your own peril, Sylvia. This is the entire purpose of art, to confront us with questions that have no easy answers. The alternative is an unexamined life devoid of true grace. Also, do not forget, where I am concerned, these are religious concerns, not merely aesthetic ones. And so, I find I cannot see beauty in a creation that is tainted by such ego and cruelty as this. At best, perhaps I can learn from its technical proficiency. If nothing else, it is impressive in that regard.
I mean, I have to. Show is fun, director is a creep. Ugh. There's always something, isn't there? Sad Muktuk trombone. Somehow this doesn't feel like the appropriate moment for the idiot flirty option, but it is Sylvia. You're pretty impressive yourself. I bet you could do better with the right resources.
You flatter me, I think. Yet you also inspire my competitive spirit. So if you find yourself in possession of 300 tons of granite, I should be happy to try to outdo it. And what a feat that would be, eh? To match its balance of formal elements, to find such an impactful use for anti-gravity enchantments.
Sounds like you could teach a class on this stuff.
I would rather do than teach, and I would much rather outdo than imitate. It is intimidating, however, the thought of creating some great work in a land where it will be compared to this one. Fortunately, I have developed a tough skin for critics. That is necessary in our line of work, is it not? To fortify our egos, to reinforce our very souls against undeserved hostility.
Apply reinforce for 3 turns. Reduces stress. Oh, thank you, Muktuk. We think about our big boisterous walrus friend, and we are bolstered. You were listening to the Neverhood soundtrack the other day. Still great.
I can take anything they throw at me.
Good. Then let us return now to our own endeavors. I do not like how this statue's eyes seem to follow us.
Well, we didn't get a coupon, but we got some lore, we got a new card. We flirted inappropriately. You feel like it's at least okay to like the Earthworm Jim cartoon because the game's creator had nothing to do with it and also disliked it. Oh, he didn't like the cartoon? Good. I did like the Earthworm Jim cartoon. I was thinking about it just the other day, weirdly enough. I'm gonna upgrade the Storm Cauldron, which isn't great, but I've been told that when you upgrade it, you upgrade it repeatedly, it becomes one of the best ones. So, I'm gonna upgrade it.
It's yours, and you won't regret it, probably. I've always wanted to correct a blemish.
I definitely need to upgrade the Magiman limit here. Oh, and I can upgrade this one too. Alright, plus plus. Let's do it. You decided on a raspberry potion. It's one of the closest things to sour. Delicious. Oh, I need a Chardonnay. Well, I think Quinn has those in their shop. What else you got, Muktuk? I do need more shelving as well, but I'd have to see Saffron about that. Well, this price increase is really good, though. Ooh, that price. I mean, the price increase for my wares. 25% price increase. That's pretty good, but that's like all of my money. I mean, I guess I could spend a couple days just brewing stuff. It's really hard not to get distracted by how good this music is. I feel like I should buy this shelf just so I can get more money. When I linked that YouTube of Muktuk's theme the other day, someone in the comments was like, this theme really makes me want to buy shelves. So what if we play this through the speakers at Home Depot? Yeah, the reason I was thinking about Earthworm Jim was because of the litany against fear, and I didn't know that that was from Dune for the longest time. I just thought, you know, it's Peter Puppy just saying stuff. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total oblivion, or however that goes. And then I learned it was from Dune. Oh, it didn't originate from this weird cartoon. Okay, boy, I can't really afford to send anybody on any adventures right now. I have to give Mint a gift, because Mint is adorable. I can rank up with Mint, too. I don't know if I sent Sid or Corsac out on an adventure beforehand. That forest wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Yeah, that wasn't a great, amount of stuff, but I just sent her to the first place, so whatever. I don't remember what you like. Yeah, here you go. Everybody just gets a rhizome. I must have unlocked some more places to adventure at, yeah? I could just send her to the Arctic. Silence cure, drowsiness cure. Yeah, don't fall asleep up north. I've heard that's bad. A crater and dragon oasis. These are new, yeah? Curse cure. Okay, and shadow monsters. Alright. I bet I could get, like, a lot of cool xenograpes there. Everyone gets plants on the petrification cure, so... I do have a grand one, so I could send her to the dragon oasis. Actually, would she survive if I sent her through here? Hang on, this is... it's a grand... Okay, yeah. Shouldn't the obstacle go away if I put in a grand poison cure? It's still there. Oh, maybe it doesn't go away until after. Okay. I'm just testing. Boy, that is a lot. I feel like I would need some really good stuff to let her... I can't even test it, huh? Alright, well. That's okay. I can sell all this stuff, so that's fine. So I really gotta focus on making some money, brewing some potions. I can't even afford a test. Roxana's new enchantments on offer, I see. So I can now enchant multiple things at once. Very handy. Cool rocks, cool rocks, cool rocks. Here you go. You do deserve something nice, Roxanne. This game is really good at making you appreciate the rivals after you've trounced them, of course. But, you know, Roxanne, of course, was so mean and arrogant to start off, but now she's like one of my favorites. She's just so fun. Like, she's a dirtbag, and she relishes it. Like how Quinn is also a dirtbag. There's a Pokemon I named after Quinn in Violet, because part of its Pokedex mentions that it likes to fly up high and, like, throw things at people. Well, not at people specifically, but just throw things from up high for fun. And that's what, like, this hangout was just throwing, like, rotten eels at people from up high. So I felt like, yeah, that's pretty Quinn-esque. Roxanne is pulled a Vegeta. She hasn't changed or gotten any better as a person, but she's our friend now for some reason. Oh yeah, we do know a bard now. Well, you really haven't seen this in a while, Dak. Roxanne is great. I mean, she's a dirtbag, but I mean that affectionately. Yeah, Roxanne moved into our basement and doesn't pay rent. I will share the Pokemon's name, so if you don't want to know it, mute for the next 5 seconds. It's Bombardier, that one. Okay. That's what the Pokemon is. So if you heard and you want to go look it up, you can. Do you also like rhizomes? Sort of. Anyway, I really do need to go back and make money, but I like hanging out with people and getting cards. Okay, I can't believe I got an achievement for giving Luna a bug, but I'm so glad I did because it's hilarious. Okay. I need to do more construction too, but that needs money and materials. Quinn comes off as more sketchy than scumbaggy. I mean, when I say they're a dirtbag, I mean that affectionately. They're sketchy and a little scumbaggy, but that's a positive for me. Hang on, each time you watch an old Quentin Tarantino movie last year, you were like, that was pretty good, but then the executive producer credit pops up and you would grimace. Oh. Eating stuff and hissing at people. Quinn's just a possum. They really are. I feel like there's probably several Pokemon out there that would fit Quinn's whole MO. But just that one particular one that throws stuff at people from up high. Okay, time to give the cats a present too. And then I'm gonna go back and open the shop. Here you go. Actually, maybe I should hang out with... Oh, I forgot to see Baptiste too. Quinn is pretty much every cat Pokemon along with Snorlax. I don't feel like they sleep enough for Snorlax. I am an excellent gift giver. Thanks, Baptiste. I mean, like, my whole gift-giving method in Harvest Moon is to, re-gift things to other people, so... Who was it I could rank up with? I forget now. Was it Sid? Yeah, Snorlax is cat-esque. I mean, it's got the ears, it sleeps a lot. It wasn't... Who was it? Who said I could rank up with? I forget. Was it Mint? It's been so long, and I do need to make money, but I want to rank up with people, so... Excellent. I'm happy to spend time with you. I can't rank up with Luna yet. I did give her a berry, though. It's time to do our civic duty, Sylvia. It's a good thing you're wearing gloves. Armed with rags and a bucket of liquid that sizzles and roils, Mint leads Sylvia into the heart of Rafta. They pause at the first shop they see. While Sylvia holds the bucket, Mint dips a rag in the liquid and uses it to wipe down the door handle. Nothing can withstand the caustic saliva of the mustachioed lizard, including nasty little microbes.
Does that also include this bucket? Because I think it's starting to smoke.
Oops. We'd better hurry and hit as many spots as we can. True to her word, Mint speeds through the streets, sterilizing as many door handles as possible. When the sizzling saliva eats a hole in the bottom of the bucket, narrowly missing Sylvia's boots, they call it a day. It feels so good to do something normal. Well, normal for me. The hunt for a legendary weapon has been eventful, but exhausting.
What's the latest?
I've been keeping an ear out for rumors, and I finally heard a promising one about a masterwork sword hidden in the heart of the forest. I tried to get a party together, but my guildmates are super wary of that part of the forest on account of the endless, eerie fog. So I spent hours wandering around alone in the mist. I'm sure I was walking in circles at one point, but I didn't give up. I have the blisters to prove it.
Did you ever find the sword?
Yeah, but it was totally rusted. I guess if you're ever looking to stash a blade away for a generation or two, you shouldn't leave it in a damp, mist-shrouded forest. At least I got my steps for the day. I feel like I like Mint and Sylvia's dynamic in particular because they're both dopes. And I mean that in an affectionate way, but they're both kind of dopey. Anywho, of course I'm going to pick this one.
I thought your glutes looked nice. Must have been all the walking.
Well then, I guess I won't complain. But to be honest, I hope I get my hands on something soon. I'm starting to have visions of myself as a washed-up wannabe. If I'm not careful, I could end up like the very first hero I ever met.
Your first encounter with the hero didn't go well, I take it?
Not for him. It was less than a year ago. I'd started working shifts in the family warehouse. My dad's run a regional distribution hub. Imports, exports, mostly catnip.
Wow, catnip is big business, isn't it?
It's totally legal here in Rafta, right? Oh yeah, cat pirates buy in bulk. According to the stories, they used to sail up and down the coast, setting fires and causing mayhem. Regular, dependable access to catnip keeps everyone happy and at peace, which is why it was cause for concern when a man came to our door and claimed our catnip storage facility had been infested by slimes. He pointed out the telltale trails of goo all along the perimeter of the building. My dads were pretty panicked about it. But this guy, he was a licensed hero, he said. A freelance troubleshooter looking for work. My dads were only too happy to pay him to take care of the slimes. As for me, well, you can probably imagine how excited I was. I followed him everywhere, hounding him with questions, watching him like a three-eyed ferret. That's how I discovered it was all a scam. The only slimes in our warehouse were the ones he set loose there.
Ugh, what a creep. You must have been so disappointed.
Point of fact, I was furious, Sylvia. Really mad. I chased him off our property with a +1 stapler. Then, without even stopping to think about it, I vanquished the slimes he'd left behind. My first battle, and they were defeated handily. After that, I felt this surge of confidence and clarity. I knew I owed it to myself to give my childhood dream a shot, so I started looking for opportunities to make a move. When Rafta's guild put out the call for recruits, I knew I'd found the opportunity I was looking for.
And unlike that phony hero, you've been doing an incredible job.
Thanks, but let's be real, I can always do better. That's what my quest is all about, gaining the power to level up. Then again, they say power corrupts. What if I get my hands on a powerful weapon and it changes me? What if I go all Dark Mint, destroyer of worlds? I think it'd be kind of hilarious, to be honest. Sylvia, is that ProZD sketch about dialogue options being way more aggressive than you expected, except way more flirtatious? Well, the devs intended that her flirty options are very obviously the flirty options, which I appreciate. I also appreciate that every time you pick one, she strikes that same, like, really stupid, like, pose, you know? Dark Mint is your favorite Girl Scout cookie.
I'll keep you in check. I promise. Even if I must strike you down in order to save you.
I believe you could do it too, Sylvia. Okay, with you in my corner, I suppose I don't have to worry so much.
So you'll keep looking for a weapon?
Yeah, I'm no quitter. And sometimes it's not until your back's against the wall that you see what you're really capable of. That's when you break out the blitz. You know what I mean? That's a really cute card. I say that about all of them, but... Now, can Mint suplex anybody, or...? Mint has literally never thought anything through in her life, has she? No, and I think we love her for that. Mint now fantasizing about getting to have an "I know you're in there somewhere" fight with Sylvia someday. My god, I wish I could suplex my customers.
You know I do.
Good. I'll keep you posted on my quest. And don't worry, I'm sure I'll have good news soon. Thank you, Mint. Excellent. That was very worth my time. Boy, I wish I could suplex my customers. We had a couple super rude guys today. Like, a lot of people were being really rude this morning just because it was so busy. But... So, earlier in the morning, we had a guy complaining to the barista that was handing out beverages because someone wasn't paying attention and took a drink that wasn't theirs. And, like, they didn't bother to read their name on it. They just took it. And it was that guy's drink. And he was waiting, and then finally he goes and investigates, like, "Hey, where's my drink? I've been waiting forever." And we check, and it turns out, like, oh, this person has taken your drink by accident. And then the guy blames us for it. Like, "Why didn't you stop them? You should have known, blah, 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 blah." It's like, what do you want us to... Anyway, I think these are both, like, what? 5% price increase? I wish I could see what this one does without switching it out. Okay, 10% price increase, so I'll keep those out. Do I want to change, like, anything? Well, I'm here. Maybe change the decor a bit. I don't know if I'm feeling that. There we go. I like the green, I think. Maybe that goes a little better with the bone waste stuff. Morri, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. The inherent homoeroticism of going evil and having your friends smack you around until you stop. Mint 2023. Also, hello, Darth. I also keep forgetting it's 2023, and I just get whiplash. It's weird. I know, why didn't you stop them? You should have come up when your name was called, but, ugh. You can't reason with these people, I swear. I wonder if I have enough stuff to make a tolerance potion. Like, do I have enough ease to make this work? I don't know if I do. I probably don't, let's be real. Well, I've got D's and E's here, but a lot of these are E's and other things that I don't need. Let me see what I got here for, oh, not D's. It's actually 2020, the threequel. Set up an area for customers to fistfight each other while the others watch. My god. I feel like that would take so much pressure off us if they could just get, I was gonna say the zoomies out. Whatever, like, the angry customer equivalent of the zoomies is. Nothing, I don't have anything that equates the same as the crabs, but... Stable, though. I need another crab. I need another crab. Yeah. Alright. That works out. That is a lot of slots, though. So... I would like this to be done sooner than, like, never. Okay, sure. Good enough. It's currently December 740th, 2020. Customer mosh pit. When do we switch to the good timeline? I'm gonna get sad thinking about it now. So I should put some stuff in my aging barrels. I keep forgetting about those. Do I have enough stuff to make another one of those? I don't have quite enough crabs. And I might make something cheaper just so I can sell it, like the fire tonics, and make some money back. Another rude customer I had today was a guy who came up and he interrupted my greeting. I was trying to say hello with just green tea, and he got exasperated when I had to ask him his name for the order. So, you know it's your drink. And then after I rang in his order and finished the transaction, he stood there for a bit and then was affronted that I myself was not immediately going to fetch his tea. And he said, "How many seconds is this going to take?" And it's like, there's a queue. And your tea is in the queue with all the other teas. I mean, obviously I didn't say that to him. I said, oh, it won't be very long. There's just a queue ahead of you. You can wait your turn, you ding-dong. And the words of Picard, tea, green, hot. Well, see, if he's talking to me like I'm a replicator, that's the problem. Also, hello, Claire. You want your coffee? Earn it in the Ring of Honor. God, I wish. Fight, fight, fight. I don't even have extra shelving space. That's so sad. Alright, hang on, I'm just gonna... There's no... Okay, increase in artisan customers. Bad sound trait has more impact. And then the other ones are just for ingredients. So these are bad good sounds, I guess. Okay. I guess I'll just put these up here. Let's see. Greater Thunder Tonic and Oak Age Thunder Tonic. Okay. Put you here. And I guess I'll keep a couple of these. Doesn't green tea take 100 seconds to make correctly even if there isn't a queue? It does. The problem also is that our water is slightly too hot for good green tea. Actually, no, this is additional 10% for tonics. Hang on, let me... Yeah, there we go. That's better. So, really, you'd want to put like a little ice or cold water in it. Because our default temperature is just too hot. But, heck that guy anyway. I guess it's all just for tonics, huh? Maybe I should Oh, this one's oak aged, but it's also grand. I was like, how come it's so much more money? That's why. Yeah, I'll just put that up here. What else I got? Even if it doesn't have, like, great traits. Speed potion. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I'll sell some fire tonics, too, because, why not? Let me switch that out, just so I'm getting the price buff. Okay, cool. Alright, and then I'll just put some stuff on the showcase. Cool. Oh yeah, I have these too, the superior stamina potions. Okay. Prices should include tax. Potions with nice sounds. Okay, I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna open the store. If you hate workers so much, why don't you just cut out the middleman and do it yourself? Yeah, but then he doesn't get to complain to people and be demanding and rude. My guy needs some green illicit tea and chill out. Yeah, green tea is supposed to make you chill the hell out. I guess maybe he's cranky because he hasn't had it yet. You pulled out the Squidward attitude on the people who insisted that a $5 footlong must be exactly $5 even after tax. For college students, they were surprisingly dumb. I'd buy it. There's some dopey college students out there. Alright, I did not adjust my deck. So I think it's still, like, set up for the competition. But you know what, that's fine. That's fine. We'll make it work. Sleight of hand isn't really what I wanted, but that's okay. Tournament deck, crush a customer. I could put stuff in Vendy for a stress-free dollar. I keep forgetting about that. Just by 8, decrease stress by 1. You know, I'm gonna dupe Sleight of Hand, so I can maybe get another one later. Okay. This man walked into ranked. If we poll the audience, do people prefer to use the self-checkout lanes at the supermarket or go through a manned register? For me, self-checkout. I don't have to talk to people. Which maybe is terrible, but... yeah, casual conversation is not going to help me. I might just play this and then Sleight of Hand. That's probably the smartest thing. Actually, no, I could Guided Thought and then Sleight of Hand. Here we go. Excellent. Self-checkout if you don't have a lot of stuff. You do self-checkout if you have fewer than 2 bags worth of things and also no alcohol. Oh yeah, you can buy alcohol there. Like, I know you can, but sometimes I still forget. Usually the only time I don't do self-checkout is sometimes the grocery store is like stuff that if it's going out that day, then it'll have like a little like $2 off or whatever sticker on it, but you can't use those in self-checkout yourself unless you call the person manning the register over to you. And I don't want to have to do that. So, do I want to scheme? Is it worth scheming? Let's scheme. Whatever. I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to get Sleight of Hand, but whatever, that's fine. A pet peeve when some middle-aged man behind you in line comments on the things you buy. They do that? Why? Like, who does that? I mean, clearly middle-aged men do, but like, don't do that. Come on. Don't do that. Do I have my, like, shouty card in here? I don't feel like I do. Lately, the clerks do not seem to have gotten training in how to bag stuff effectively. Do not put all my frangible items in the same bag as the soup. I'm gonna do guided thought. 1 point of stress down, and then I'm gonna play sleight of hand. Or if you brought 3 reusable bags, don't feel compelled to put all the items in one of them. Good gravy. I don't like it if people have, like, a cart full of things and they go through self-checkout. Like, I don't know, if you have, like, one heavy thing that you need in the cart, fine. But I've seen, not often, but I've seen people push a full cart through self-checkout. And at that point, it's like, just go through the regular line, please. This one actually looks edible. Thanks, Quinn. I know you have my back. That's guided thought. And that. What do you think they're thinking about? Sometimes I wonder what goes through Quinn's mind. During the early days of COVID, someone did that to you when he was right up on you and you wanted to turn around and smack him. Stocking up for the end of the world? Yes, my 5 cans of soup and I will outlast society. Good gravy. Like, why do people do that? I just feel like they can comment. Oh, I was really hoping that Jingle wouldn't apply to that card because it's 0 anyway, but never mind. You think Quinn's mind is like biting and violence. Yeah. Do I don't have enthusiasm in here, do I? I don't. No wonder I pump up and down enthusiasm. It just feels wrong. This deck is wrong. Oh well. Might as well just capitalize before Quinn puts up a shield. Boo. Well, it's not a lot, but whatever. I'm just gonna play sleight of hand. Alright. Cool. Speaking of Quinn, you think the answer to my stream title question of where do I get the flip the bird card is probably Quinn. It's gotta be Owl though, right? You get comments very often, huh? Since you're fat and when you had blue hair. Like, why do people feel like they have the right to do that? It's just, ugh.
Do you know Robin? He's so dreamy.
See what I mean? You just have middle-aged men come in and just say whatever. And then you're supposed to respond to that. No shade to you, sir. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't want to get all these right now. Come on. Nosy bodies are the worst when you're trying to shop. Owl apparently did really badly in retail, so he might have the lack of self-preservation to start flipping people off. Hum. I think I'm just gonna play Captivate here. I don't really have a lot to work with, unfortunately. It feels like a waste, but that's on me for not optimizing my deck before doing this. I forgot it was the tournament deck, but that's okay. Just back from seeing the Kraken skull. Heck yeah. Also, fancy braid. I feel like our clientele is getting gradually fancier hats the more popular we become. Okay. That or Corsac if someone messes with his turtles. The turtles would slap back. Yeah, what kind of world is this where a Kraken would have bones? Maybe it's fake. Why not? I want to get rid of the stress card. Well, that's good. And yeah, let's play casual combat. Actually, is it better to play build rapport and then casual conversation? Hang on, I'm thinking here. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I was like, oh, this will apply the buff, but it only applies the buff if you play it first. Just kidding. There we go. I could reload, but I don't know. Would people want me to reload? I just feel like, it's fine. Wasn't the Witch Queen lady involved in some kind of mad science? Maybe she experimented on her pet. What does Final Fantasy 1 Kraken look like? I don't remember. I only remember some of the enemies in the first Final Fantasy. The ones I remember the most are like the mind flayers that would sometimes come in groups of 9. And sometimes when they attacked you, sometimes it would be for scratch damage, and sometimes your character would just die instantly. Because heck you. Boo 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 boo. Let's scheme. Let's do this. Do that, I guess. What's there to draw? Not really anything good that I could make use of right now. I guess I can just do this. Yeah, I'm still making some good cash, so I'll take it. Next. I am also amazed that I am on my feet all day. It's not really a perk of the job. I say this very loosely, but sometimes you do horrify people when you tell them like how early you have to get up for work. Because I guess so many of the people that, you know, visit us for coffee work normal 9-to-5 jobs, and when you're like, yeah, I have to get up at like 5 in the morning to get to work, they're just aghast. Like, what? How could anyone do that? Like, well, you know, when you have a job like mine, you don't really have a choice in it. Do I want to dupe this just to see if I draw it at the right time? Nah, let's save the patience. Doing the MC Hammer World Tour from the London to the bank. For a bit, you were getting up at 5:30 to go to your regular 9-to-5. I forgot about that. How horrific the commute was. It's just, it's unethical. Making people spend so much of their precious free time just in service of making the rich get richer. I mean, I feel like, you think Sylvia would, did she just twitch weird? Like her model just twitched? Was that me? Sylvia would be staunchly anti, like, bourgeoisie, even though she just did it again. She is participating in capitalism. I'm not going crazy, right? Just sometimes her model wigs out a little bit. Yeah, just that twitch. It's like her arms are exhausted holding this pose. Honestly, how does Baptiste do it? I kind of want to see if I can get, oh, Roxanne's card, but I didn't get it. Well, I'll end the turn now, and then I'll just draw a sleight of hand next turn. That's fine. Okay. She can't hold Baptiste pose forever. Okay. Yeah, nothing else I can play. There we go. Yeah, I think it might be on purpose. Like, she's struggling to hold the Baptiste pose. That guy probably has practiced a lot to be as theatrical as he is. Like, that takes effort, I'm sure. Okay, before I forget, I really should rework my deck since, like, this stuff, casual conversation is fantastic for tournaments. Not so much on regular customers. I'll get rid of press the attack for now, too. A lot of these were like, I want to cycle through my deck as fast as possible so I can try and get casual conversation. I could try Blitz. What else do we got that I might want to use? What's Common Ground? Reduces stress. That was it. God, I love this art. I'm sorry, I say it every time. You're imagining Baptiste being the youngest, least important child of a noble family, not getting out much, practicing how to talk to people. That's adorable. A little sad. Based on a theatrical production he saw once. And he's just so dang earnest that for some reason it works. Headcanon accepted. What do you mean headcanon accepted against your will? It's within my will. Self-hatred, that's right. That's for 2 turns. Like, that's powerful, but if you play this at the end, though, that would be really potent. Maybe I'll take the risk. I'll put a couple panders in there just to see. And I'm so charmed by the artwork that I can't not. Throw it into a Luna deck. I feel like I need more Luna cards to really make it work. I need to be better friends with her. And also I need enthusiasm back in my deck. Super important. Is this what I want? Would this work? Is this good? I could switch out Build Rapport for something. I don't know. I love Owl. Well, he's not flipping the table, but flipping the board. You know what? It is like, I do have a card where you flip the board. Close enough. The way I always say board. That one might be interesting. Pressure is also kind of good to get rid of stress cards, but sometimes then you wind up tossing something that you wanted, like Pump Up. Why don't I get rid of one Jingle and then Mulligan? Okay, let's try that. Considering that Baptiste admitted that his rich and powerful parents saw him as the one over there, it's pretty much on the money. He seems so, I'm not going to say oblivious, but definitely very cheerful. I should have put stuff in the aging barrels, and I totally forgot. Way to go, Morri. I'm so proud. That's not what I need. This is what I need. Okay. What do I got? Sure. Plunk, plunk, plunk. That's not like it's a huge increase, but whatever. Whatever. Make it good. And then one more. What else do I have? I was gonna give these to my adventurers, but also like that's good money. Can't really say no to good money. Maybe I'll sell a couple of them. I don't know. Mint, you need more mana. Like, girl, please, you're killing me. I also want to see Sylvia's animation for demanding a mulligan now that you mention it. Maybe she really does flip the board. But I didn't really time this well. I guess I could just turn in and then reduce the stress damage. Or actually, no, I could go out and get some materials for tomorrow. I think that would be smarter. Baptiste definitely gives off James from Team Rocket vibes. I mean, he's definitely a part of the character... Is it a trifecta anymore? Like the characters that are like James from Pokemon, Waluigi, Lauren's Fire Emblem, like Purple with a Rose. He's purple adjacent, though. I can shop and send people on quests. That's true. I haven't really taken Corsac anywhere. I should give my slimes ingredients too. There's so many things I'm forgetting to do. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the slime. There we go. Solid choice. Well, not entirely solid. Were you making a bad joke, Corsac? Oh, that's so much money. Oh, you're good. That's right. I already gave you a gift. Don't you eyebrow at me, sir. He has 4 mana. Oh, jeez. You're worse than Mint. How many mana is that? 7. Well, good enough. Do you know how to make jokes, Corsac? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so 18... 24, okay. That's a lot of health. Do I have something that's not quite as potent? No. I guess I could give him like a stamina potion? See if he brings me back something good? Why not? Bring me some good stuff, Corsac. Let's see. Most awkward man in town. Again, I'm sorry I gave you a hard time, Corsac. You're pretty endearing. I still don't like your facial hair, though. You wish Corsac all the best. Please level him up and upgrade him to max. I don't really know how to effectively level anyone up. Like, well, Mint's gained levels, but her stats still aren't good. Like, Mint, please, you're killing me, girl. Jotun's frozen heart. Yeah, I want the heart of a giant. Dragon egg citrus? Mmm, sour. Heroes beware, from the outside, the fruit is almost indistinguishable from a dragon egg. Well, either you're getting vitamin C or you're getting protein. Win-win, right? I need at least one of these so I can give them to Quinn. That's so much money, though. I'm just gonna... Ugh. He's making weird beard choices, but he does his best. That's true. I'm just thinking, you know, last time I spent like 800 simoleons on the cat's treasure chest, and it was terrible. I didn't actually mean to go back to them. The orange is goodies, that's true. I think I can get stuff cheaper from Quinn, though. Oh, we have nighttime music here. Also, I read on the dev's Twitter that this ship was inspired by One Piece. I don't remember if it was the Going Merry specifically or another ship. I don't know my One Piece ships very well, but they're nerds. Surprise, surprise.
Meow for now.
One of them also results in an angry mother dragon chasing you down. Yet we stole her breakfast fruit. She was going to make juice out of it. Okay. So I definitely need more E's. The E's are still a problem. I'm going to get a couple more crabs. Because those are in short supply. Oh, those are more expensive. I do need this for an upgrade. I'm surprised I don't have any of these, honestly. And I guess I could get one and then give it to my slimes to help propagate, since I was gonna say, I've got a C slime now, but it's also A, so never mind. One of my... so A... So that could maybe work for the inside enhancer. This slime... This creeping mildew. Maybe? Sequin custard. I can get a couple of these, or like one of these, and then dupe them. I think that's what I'll do. Because that seems a little more economical. Cat pirates should all take the devil fruit by default, right? Because they're cats, they can't swim anyway, so there's no downside. So is that always the downside to having a devil fruit is you can't swim? Like there's no other effects, it's specifically you can't swim? Because I know that was Luffy's whole steez, but I don't know how it works regarding other characters and whatever price they paid. I don't know very much about One Piece. I know that Usopp is your boy. That's about as far as my... Oh, and that Sanji gets worse. I think that's basically all I know. I should capitalize on the cheap stuff. I mean, these are good just to throw in stuff. just so I get more potions at the end. Is there anything else here that I need right now? I don't want to go too ham. I need stuff that's on sale. Salt watermelon's also good. The logic is the sea hates you, and there's some sea crystallized kryptonite type thing. So, could you swim in a lake or a river? I need to know how this works. I'm curious. As someone who doesn't really know One Piece that well. Gonna use that for fire tonics. Good and cheap. I really need to pay more attention to the good and bad traits of things, but also... Hang on. BD. Was something BD? I feel like something was BD. The Thunder Tonic is B and D, so I could also get some of these and make some Thunder Tonics. Maybe just a couple, though. Okay. Some villains with good resources have sea prism stone handcuffs and prison bars that tranquilize the Devil's Fruit users, huh? This is fascinating. It's like how I enjoy when the chat shares with me details about movies or shows they've been watching, so I can kind of experience them vicariously. Because I don't really have the attention span for a lot of things. But I find it's fun for me hearing friends talk about things that they're passionate about. It makes me happy. I guess I'll go back for now. If you eat the devil fruit, could you drown in 2 feet of water?
Children. Ugh. No, thank you.
Drown in 2 feet of water, going out Ophelia style. No baths, then. That's what sponge baths are for, right? Silence is golden. Talk around town suggests that especially noisy potions may have an abbreviated shelf life. They're not whispering to you to drink them. And an unseasonable cold snap has left cool substances less appealing than usual. Why an increase in entertainer customers? Alright. How do my potions look? Accidentally drowned in the sponge bath. Tried to eat the sponge and choked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is it not good enough? Oh, it's gotta be superior. Ah, heck. How on earth am I gonna get enough Magimins for superior? Jeez, I was all excited thinking, oh, I guess I need even better cauldrons. Look at that super strong kidney, but it's not strong enough. Ugh. What the heck? Sponge covers your mouth and nose and suffocates you. My aged barrels, I've got stuff aging in the barrels, but they're not ready yet. Oh, my slimes, though. I gotta feed my slimes. Okay, hang on. This Magimin limit's 480, and this one's 375, so... I don't... How the heck... am I gonna... I'm just boggling here how... Oh, I had another crab along with the melon, so I don't have... It's not so much the Magimin limit, it's just actually putting enough stuff in there. Heck. Ugh. How on earth am I gonna get enough Magimins for this? Yeah, I need more cash. I guess it's time to sell some things. Ugh. Well, I mean, these subpar ones I made should be good money. Oh, and Vendi. I gotta use Vendi, thank you. I keep forgetting Vendi exists. Sorry, Vendi. Okay. Well, it's not gonna be superior. Like, how in the heck? I guess I just need stuff that has a ton of Magimins. Maybe I should wait on making these just so I can save my E ingredients and just make like thunder and fire tonics so I can sell them for a lot of money. That might be more sensible. I need dense ingredients, and also, yeah, Vendy needs more fingers to nibble. Okay, I'll open the shop, but I'll also put some things in Vendy to get some stress-free money. Okay. Oh, that's it? That's the limit? Hang on. Other cauldron. Oh, too many Magimins. Hang on. I don't have anything else that have B and D in sync, do I? Heck. Heck. I'm gonna ruin how perfectly balanced it is, but if I put one more thing in, then I get 4. And I want 4, so... This doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. Actually, no. My B's are less valuable. Have a root. Okay, it's not perfect, but I get 4 Grand Thunder Tonics, so... where's... There we go. Going to buy sun chips in the vending machine itself is giving you a weird look. Imagine. It's judging you for eating sun chips. Do I need to have this done by a certain time? I don't know. Good enough. I haven't had sun chips in forever. I don't remember how I feel about them. Okay, hang on. And then fire tonic, A's and C's. This thing. Well, I don't get 5, so there's no point. Okay. Okay, there. I do remember seeing sun chips on the Chip Racket subway. We had those in Canada too. You remember that time 10 plus years ago when they made a biodegradable bag for sun chips and everyone complained because the bag was extremely loud? Actually, I feel like I've heard of that. That sounds familiar. You were about to type that, but you were in the middle of Salmon Run. How is the salmon loadout? Is it still the one with the undercover umbrella? Because, heck, that thing. Oh, look at all that money. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Give me that money. And then I'm just gonna sell these fire tonics. Okay. And then I can put some stuff in Vendy, too. I feel like it'd be better to try and, like, sell the oak age stuff myself. Oh, plus 15. Something I totally forgot. It's just like a plus 15 markup in Vendy. I'll sell one of these, too. Oak aged Grand Poison Cure. Perfect. Okay. Lots of money. I'm too stingy with, like, selling these, but I need to sell them. Okay. Lots of money so I can make stuff and buy shelving. Okay. Perfect. Is this too much? It's fine. Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink first. Dapple Doolies. Okay, Tetra Doolies, Rapid Blaster, E-Liter. Interesting. Dapple Doolies don't really have much range. The Tetra Doolies are good. Rapid Blaster's not great for Salmon Run, and E-Liter has its moments, but... Losing to Salmon Run because you're too busy talking about some sun chip bags. Look, if you get crushed by the Dumpy, It's not my fault. God, I've never called it that outside of Splatoon streams. I'm so sorry. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Oh, slimes, before I do that. I also appreciate learning this chip lore. Okay, what do I need more of? So I have C's now. This thing is so sad looking. Hangman eel. Let me have just another look at what I need. There's nothing that requires like A, B, and C or whatever in perfect sync, is there? That would be too convenient. No. Oh wait, no. No, it's not. It's not in perfect sync. Never mind. Okay. If there's anything here that I really need to do. Sprig and Antler, though, that's not bad. These are also good. Anything that's like 2 in 1. Also, hello, Rye fam. Yeah, chip lore. Sight enhancers for free. Sight enhancers, though, have... the bees are more... But yeah, even then. Yeah, heck it. Eel. Wah. Anyone remember the Olestra fat-free chips? I've never encountered them, but I've heard of them. Those are the ones that have unpleasant side effects, I believe, because of the whole fat-free thing. If I'm not misremembering. Excellent. And then I'm gonna get me some more grapes. Cool. Alright. Wah. Throwing a bunch of eels in one bee thing. Genius. Okay, now I'm gonna save. Speaking of rare drops, Dak. Dak. Your mom refused to buy them for you. Yeah, that was a good call, I think. Honestly, fat-free stuff is just disappointing. You know what's a travesty? Is fat-free yogurt. It's like chalk. I need at least 3% milk fat. Hi, Roxanne. So much clumping around up here. I hope this potion's price is negotiable. What do you mean clumping, Roxanne? Maybe if you came out of your basement one of these days. It's potent, but I also don't want to be taking that stress damage this early, so. A reason early Crisco had the slogan, it's digestible. Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm gonna do scheme, because normally that costs 2, so. I wonder if I can, like, get Pump It Up or something. Well, there's Mulligan. Can't do Blitz. It's too bad. I wanted to play Blitz, but... Heck it. I'm just gonna yell. Because it's so much interest that I don't mind. Should I just do Enthusiasm again while I can? I feel like... Oh, she's gonna do so much stress damage. Roxanne! Why? Will you do this to me? I thought we were bros. Yeah, a lot of low-fat things compensate with flavor by using more sugar. I know at work, in the past, there have been a couple times where we've sold, like, low-fat or reduced-fat, like, coffee cakes. And they were disgustingly sweet. Like, oh, they were just, don't put this in your mouth. It's awful. But you know, people would like, oh yeah, it's healthy. It's fine. Time to see what all the fuss is about. Was that a fire resistance potion? Why do you need that, Roxanne? Still bad or maybe worse for you, but doesn't give you the satiety. I've never had to say that word out. Satiety? That fat does. Also, really cute hairstyle. I wish I could pull off hair like that. Your to-do list doesn't stand a chance. Oh, another order that I never remember to fill. Actually, I have, I think, these. They're just, they've got bad traits, but if I talk to Roxanne, I think I've got these too. As long as I didn't, like, put the last one in Vendy or something. Roxanne getting fooled by her own trickery. I just need to get the traits fixed. Okay, I can do pump up. Very nice. Wish they didn't have a shield up, but even so. Is it worth... Satiety. Is that right? See, again, I've never said it out loud. Not great, but I'll take it. I mean, it's still 7, it's almost 8 hundos. 8 hundos, so. I've heard that story about Pfizer's blood pressure medication. I mean, it worked, in a way. You have an easy system. Everything you like to eat is bad for you. Your system is bread. Heck yeah. I think Bagtree is the best system, personally. Bread is good. I am extremely thankful that I do not have celiac disease or any kind of gluten sensitivity, because not being able to eat bread would be devastating. Plus, even gluten-free bread. There's decent gluten-free breads out there. I've had decent gluten-free bread, but it's so expensive compared to the normal stuff. This feels so... The world is so unkind to people if they have sensitivities or allergies. Like, you just have to pay up out the nose. Yeah, food is not good or evil. It's just about moderation. But you can't sell, like, diet plans and whatnot with that. Get this stress card out of here. What the heck? Let's see. Oh, heck. That is not what I wanted to happen. Well, I got sleight of hand. That's what I was hoping for, so... Good enough. It's okay, Dak. I think you're forgiven. I see you haven't burned the place down yet. Why not? Dowsing enhancer? I see. Quinn actually wants to go out and get stuff themselves? Superior, though. I mean, there's no drawback to taking it and then not fulfilling it. Just, I'm surprised. You won't regret it. Probably. In the meantime, is this potion any good? I don't know, you tell me, bub. It's true, she does have many names. It's quite impressive. Well, excellent. I can yell. I don't care if that's not, like, the most effective card. I enjoy it. Let's try pressure. Well, I can pump up an enthusiasm again. Okay, it's not fully maxed out, but that's still pretty good. Yeah. I can eat anything I want, not exercise, and still stay in shape. The shape just happens to be round. I've known people that are proud of the fact that they don't exercise. Oh, that's a lot of money. Like, when I ask, like, you know, Do you go for walks? Do you bike? Do you play a sport? And I'm like, oh no, I just go home and I watch Netflix. And it's not like, I get if they're like, oh, I'm tired from work or whatever. I get that, but they're proud of it. They're like, nah, who does that? That's boring. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. I get restless. I need to, even just going for a walk. Like, sometimes I can only really muster walking to and from work and then being on my feet for several hours at work. But it's still moving my body. If I don't move my body, I get restless. Okay, nothing is ready yet, I believe. I'm just double checking. Yeah, everything needs one more slot. Same with, more commonly, I've encountered people that don't read and they're proud of it. Like, it's something they brag about. Like, oh yeah, I never read books. You know, who has time for that? Or and again, I get if it's an attention span thing or if you're a picky reader. But again, it's just like they relish in it. Yeah, heck, books. I don't want to read books. Who does that? Anywho, let's go out, I suppose. I always feel like I'm forgetting to do something, but no. Yeah, even audiobooks. I think audiobooks count. But some people are just like, no. I don't want to take in any story unless I'm plunked on a couch or in a movie theater. Online reading absolutely counts. You are taking in information by reading it. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, even fan fiction, that counts. You're reading something. You're expanding your worldview. Yeah, that counts. I don't read as much as I want to because of an attention span problem. And also, I'm a really picky reader. It's hard to find a book that really scratches the itch, but I love stories. I read just a lot of stuff. Need to give him a flower. I am an excellent gift giver. The FTX crypto exchange leader who defrauded so much was so proud of not reading books. He said if it's longer than 600 words, you're wasting time. My God. Can you imagine being, and please, pardonnez français, but that far up your own butt that you feel like that's a cool and insightful take? Direwolf's Breath Diamond. Cool. No adventurers died getting this, probably. Orchid of the Ice Princess. Cool. Man, I love weird orchids. I want to go back to... Oh, it's so expensive. I want the rare ingredient, but... I want to go back to the botanical gardens and look at the cool room full of orchids. And also the room full of weird cacti. That's a good one. You know what? Heck it. Rare ingredient bonus. Do it. Also, hello, Hot Pockets. Now in prison, he's taken time to make an 8th grade reading list for himself. Ugh. Dude is going to jail for life. Well, that's a lot of time to get through your 6th grade reading list, isn't it? Ha, 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 ha. Welcome to XYZ Investments, where we invest your money until it's gone. Okay. So, I do have the potions I need for that order, right? I just need the Roxanne, these are not the enchantments that I need, I think? It was the 3 that are on the left. Okay, yeah, I do. Okay, so they have to taste and smell and feel good, I suppose, if that's what that is. Well, there's negative traits I have to get rid of too. How come you're not doing the bulk deals, Roxanne? And I can only do 1 a day. I mean, sound and sensation, visual and taste, but it's not the ones I need. Oh, you know, I feel like you mentioned that you've been to the National Botanical Gardens, and I just completely forgot. But they're really cool, right? What's your favorite room in them? I mean, even the main room, just full of huge tropical plants, is really cool. Oh, I can rank up with Roxanne. Heck yeah, I gotta do it. Let's do crime. I do want to loiter. hopefully illegally. Yeah, heck, Crypto. I've earned a treat. I think you've earned one too.
I do like ice cream.
As we established when I picked the wrong answer when talking to Quid. Then you shall have it, darling. Just let me do the talking. Roxanne slinks up to the counter and orders a pair of spicy cinnamon ice creams. I want that. I've had cinnamon garlic gelato before. And even the guy there was like, wow, almost no one is brave enough to try it. It was interesting. I wouldn't order it again, but it was an interesting sensation. She goes for her wallet, but it isn't there. She mutters apologies. She pats herself down, searching, coming up empty. And then she bursts into tears. The hapless ice cream merchant, desperate to stem the weeping, offers the treats free of charge. Roxanne quickly brightens up, a little too quickly.
What was that?
That was the performance of a lifetime. And if you haven't yet tried the emotional minefield technique, you very much should. If the customer complains, apply sympathy for the following turn and raises interest by 10. Incredible. You'd have to get like the right timing to use it if they're going to complain, but oh, that's so good.
I'll practice it. But first, ice cream. Sylvia tucks into her ice cream immediately.
It's tasty. She devours half of it, and Roxanne still hasn't touched hers.
What's on your mind?
Oh, just mulling over some of my recent accomplishments. As of this morning, I've submitted all the paperwork and fees required for my business license. Now, all that remains is to schedule my exam.
I've heard that test is pretty tough.
To which I say, bring it on. If I feared a challenge, I never would have ended up here.
How did you end up here? I don't think you ever said.
It wasn't because of any inheritance, I can tell you that much. As a girl, I had an insatiable interest in the surface world, inspired by the bits of debris that made its way down from the human cities above. Empty flasks and loose change, bootlaces and hair ribbons. I'd pore over all of it. But my favorites were the magazines. They were full of images of beautiful women living lives of glamour and luxury. They made it all seem so very attainable. And though there were no demons pictured in those perfumed pages, well, my powers of illusion were second to none. So I decided to ascend. I left a note for my parents and took off into the night. But the service world was not what I expected, whereby those with more money than they could ever need can use their money as a sort of lure, trapping others in an endless cycle of toil, hope, and obligation, all while increasing their own wealth naturally. Faster than I would have thought possible, I went from having nothing to having less than nothing. I was in debt, deep, dangerous, demoralizing debt, and I realized I always would be, so long as I continued to play by the rules of rich men.
Wow. Roxanne, I had no idea.
Yes, generally I prefer it that way, but something about you makes me want to come clean. It's probably your big bovine eyes. Anyway, now you know how I ended up running cons on the streets of Rafta. Yeah, don't say that. Don't make it about you, Sylvia. Roxanne wanted to know if anime was real, that's why she's here, and the answer was yes. I'm very glad I'm not the only person whose brain went to Alphys, digging through human trash and getting just a totally wrong interpretation of what it's like up here. Although hers is a more different kind of wrong than Roxanne's.
I've had it easy by comparison. It's easy to lose sight of that. Particularly when my inheritance has been both a windfall and an albatross.
I suppose we both had to learn that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Alternate take, she's just Ariel Little Mermaid. She saw a fork and she wanted to be where the people are. Except then Ariel has to start conning them. I'm gonna pick the flirty one.
You're every bit as good as advertised, I bet.
See, it's this pose, this flirty pose, it cracks me up every time. Well, I certainly haven't received any complaints yet.
I have a minor complaint, actually. You haven't touched your ice cream, and now it's all melted.
Oh, good. This is how I prefer it, you see. Ice cream headaches are my greatest vulnerability.
Wow. We must really be friends if you're telling me your weakness.
Weakness. Singular. You're welcome to look for more than one. But I don't like your odds, dear. So are you just gonna drink ice cream soup? Debt buddies. Ariel probably would have started cons if she didn't marry a literal prince. Well, why let that stop her? Sylvia's flirt pose is like watching a friend shoot their shot in the dorkiest manner possible, but then they get digits. I mean, it works. What I get? A bogey berry and antler jelly. This slime is belligerent, but hard to take seriously. Look at its little deer nose. Thanks, bub. I'm gonna buy a slime. Ugh. That's so expensive. Ugh. I also need to just get more space to brew things, so we'll table that Corsac, but hang on. Is this guy just like, he wasn't thrilled about the roots. I don't know what do you like slimes? I mean, you sell me slimes. Okay. Middle of the road. Whatever. I don't think I had Sid or Mint out on any kind of adventure. I can definitely give them stuff. Debt buddies. He does have a pretty good theme. I like the, what is the name of that instrument? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm worried I'm going to pronounce it wrong. You know what I'm talking about, yeah? I don't know what Sid likes. I don't know. What do rockers like? So I gotta remember to give ingredients to Quinn. Do you want a Fayberry? Oh, you won't refuse. Good enough. Who doesn't like fruit? I do kind of want to go back and open the store. Just to get more money and then maybe hang out next time. So if I go back now, I'll have enough time to do so. But I will table the hangout for now. No time for friendship, need cash, just like real life. Work burning me out. Sometimes I feel like giving Saffron a southern accent was kind of a weird choice, sort of like giving Boss Finn a Cockney accent, but I don't know, something when I saw her, that's just what popped into my head, was just a laid-back, friendly southern accent. Oh, I can rank up with her too. Okay, another shelf, another cauldron. Let me see. Okay, I need coral for that. What do you folks think? Room for another cauldron? Another shelf? She's got some kind of would-be voiced by Holly Hunter energy. Actually, yeah. Was Holly Hunter, the lady who played Elastigirl in The Incredibles? Because, yeah, if that's the voice I'm thinking of, then I feel like that would fit. In some indefinable way. I feel like maybe it's the face? I don't know why. Okay, that is her. I'm poor at remembering actors' names. Oh, we can rank up with Luna too. So popular. Tolerance potions, resistance campaigns. What do I have? I am brewing fire tonics, so, and thunder tonics, so that's might actually not be a bad idea. You know what? Heck it. Let's do it.
Decisive. I like it.
Everyone wants the friendship, but not everyone can get it. She was an Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I'm glad I saw that movie. I feel like I wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't had friends. You were the one who streamed it, right? Or was it Kelly? Someone did. And I'm glad I watched it. What was the other one? Fargo. That was also a Coen Brothers movie, wasn't it? My parents are the movie people, but me, not so much. I don't always have the attention span for it. Wait, I needed to look at your wares, Muktuk. Heck. Too much a part of both of your brands. For a sec, I was like, what's Obwat? Never heard of Obwat, and then I realized. Hang on, Quinn needs their slime to keep their skin smooth and supple. Okay. Oh, we can't rank up with Quinn. That's too bad. There we go. Obwat is how you say oboe in French. Sometimes I think I should, like, I don't know, do French on Duolingo just for the novelty of it. Because it's been so long. But my pronunciation is abhorrent. Like, Japanese, I've been told my accent when speaking Japanese is very good. But French is... I can't really make the sounds. The sounds are tricky. What had stuff that was of equal value? Because those are really useful to keep around. Slapping turtle shells. Do I have any A's and AB potions? Oh yeah, the health potion. Get some of these. I feel like I'm gonna have to really take advantage of Vendy as well and just make a lot of stuff, sell it. Legit, you think it used to be spelled Hautebois? Is Luna my moth Sona? I don't feel like I'm hype enough for that. Like I don't have that kind of always online energy that Luna does. I'm too sleepy to be a moth. Luna is very cute though. If I had to pick a best girl, and it's very hard, I feel like I really like Roxanne. She just really grew on me. Like, she's fun. She's kind of a dirtbag, but in a good way. I'm gonna buy more Daredevil peppers. Spend money to make money. Luna drinks 8 coffees every morning and drops her phone down a flight of stairs. Maybe that rabbit case is really durable. I've seen people with phone cases like that before, and they're really cute, but I keep thinking, man, you couldn't put that in your pocket without it just being a nuisance. Yeah. Is there anything else here? I mean, this is also A's and B's. That's good to have. I need one of these for an upgrade too, don't I? It will never not be funny that Bill Murray agreed to be in Garfield because he was told it was a Joel Cohen movie, like the Coen brothers, when the actual writer was Joel Cohen, C-O-H-E-N. Oh, cheeky. Like an Arrested Development bit that actually happened. I mean, I've never seen the Garfield movies, nor do I really intend to, but Bill Murray, I think, has a good voice for Garfield. It's just reminiscent of what he sounded like in the cartoons. I think when I think of Bill Murray's voice. I'm giving all these gifts to people, but I don't have time to hang out with them. I do need to check the shop with Muktuk, just to see if there's anything else I can get. I need bulkier ingredients. I also need to sell more things. Fish. Lorenzo Music, that was his name. Oh, and we can rank up with the cats, too. Oh, boy. It's such a name. Okay, saying it's such a name isn't really descriptive, but Lorenzo Music is such a distinctive name. Maybe that's a better way of phrasing it. Okay, Arctic Cauldron. One of these would be good. I mean, I do need bulkier things, but also I need better cauldrons. 15%, I mean, that's better. Yeti Pelt Barrel. That doesn't feel ethical. So expensive. I guess I'll buy a cauldron. I'm assuming the Arctic Cauldron, when upgraded, is better than the Crater Cauldron. I should buy something right now, though. It is such a name. Lorenzo Music voiced Venkman in the Ghostbusters cartoon, and who played Venkman in the movie? My god. Like, Bill Murray voice twins? Some shapes are very shaped, and some names are such names. Thank you. You get me. That's exactly what I was trying to articulate, and it just came out in the dopiest way possible, but I'm glad you understand. I just like how weird this one looks. I mean, maybe this one will upgrade to be better, but look at it. Weird alien cauldron. I want the weird alien. I'm gonna buy the weird alien cauldron. It's so much my money. Spend money to make money. Spend money to make money. Spend money to make money. Okay. Okay, back to the shop. Back to the shop. Back to the shop. I'm gonna have Muktuk's song stuck in my head for the rest of the week now. It's just one of those insidious video game songs that's never gonna leave your head. If I don't spend the money, I won't win the contest and the game will end. You're right. This is efficient. I'm being efficient. Okay, what stuff can I give my blue slime? I do need more of this to upgrade something, so maybe I'll just plunk that in there. What else do I got? Daredevil peppers are good for making stuff with. Is there anything else that's more pressing to upgrade right now? Yeah, let's upgrade the Daredevil pepper. Okay. And then let's make more of these too. Okay. I'm finally appreciating how the slimes work. What's everyone's favorite character theme that isn't Muktuk's, if you can think of them off the top of your head? And it's really hard to pick one that isn't Muktuk. Just think about the cats one is fun now. Like, I wouldn't be able to listen to it for a long time, but it's just, it's so goofy. How the slimes work is you go check on them a couple times a day, and they're your friends. Correct. Luna's theme is cute. It does have this very department store kind of vibe to it, if that makes sense. Cats. Other than Muktuk, you'd go Quinn. Quinn is also good. Fancy bottle. I actually reached a superior tier. Not that it's going to do me a whole lot of good, but... I'm thinking I should swap out cauldrons, although what I really should do is put in another cauldron spot, which I'll do. But for now, let's swap out a less potent cauldron for a more potent one. 8 240. I don't remember what everything is. 8 480. It's 9. Okay, I will put these out for now. Eventually, we need to upgrade the torture basement. The most fun kind of person is someone who has an English horn in their leitmotif. It is known. This is the Venn diagram overlap of Muktuk and Quinn, actually, and the only thing they have in common. I feel like they probably wouldn't get along, no. I feel like Muktuk would be aghast at Quinn just shoveling stuff in their mouth. Like, Muktuk makes art, Quinn would eat art. Like, has anyone seen... I've seen it in a Tumblr post. They were talking about... I think it was the author, what's his name, Morri Sendak? The guy who wrote Where the Wild Things Are. And he said how he had sent, like, gotten a letter from a child and then sent one back with an original drawing. And then he got, like, a letter back from the kid's mom saying, like, my son loved your drawing so much he ate it. I might be getting that slightly wrong, but that's what I'm thinking about. That's how Quinn shows their appreciation for art. They just ate it. Also, Oak Age No Potion is making me think of Nun Pizza Left Beef, you know. Nun Pizza No Potion. Anyway, I should get stuff brewing. I made you a drawing, but I eated it. Look, Quinn growing moss on themselves is just efficient. Like, they can eat that later. It's a snack. Okay, I caught an Electros the other day. I can't remember what I named it, though. Perfect, okay. Grand Fire Tonic, so these are good for selling. Let me just put some wood in so it'll be ready. It's 2 slots overnight, right? So 5. 5 will be enough. Okay. I think, no, 1, 2, sorry, 4. 4. Good job, Morri. Good math. You've heard that before, the Morri Sendak thing? It's very funny to me. Like, the highest compliment this child could pay is just eating his art. An original Morri Sendak drawing, and he eated it. Well, this is a big cauldron. I need one more thing. B and a D. Okay, I've got, hang on, what do I got for D's that 18, 20, that's, okay, I think I probably have like a slime or something. It's 18, maybe. Why does nothing add up perfectly? There we go. Okay. Boy, that is a lot of slots. But this will make me so much money. Okay. I need 4. Not 5. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All my barrels. Whatever. I can't really go too much later because I've got a 6:45 shift tomorrow. But I want to at least open the shop and get some more sales done before turning it in. And I'm having such a good time just chilling with folks and shooting the breeze while I slink potions. It's nice, you know? Makes me happy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fulfill the order unless Roxanne gives me, like, the exact package deal I need. That's okay. What's Okay, it's just good sound, more impact, less impact, whatever. I don't want to fuss about that. I'm just gonna sell some things. Making money, making money, making money. Actually, let me put this big price increase boy on this shelf. Oh baby. Now that's what I want. I'll put you up here. I'll sell a kidney. I'll sell a kidney. I have these too. I'll just put some of these in Bendy. Very nice. Okay. Okay, let me save and then open the shop. I tried to warn you about those barrels. Okay. Okay, I'll put stuff in the barrels just for you, Andorra. Just for you. Man, I gotta go to bed soon, but now I'm thinking about salmon run. Already aged those. Let's age these. Perfect. And then, yeah, I can age these too. Why not? Okay. Excellent. Age some kidneys for resale on the black market. Okay, open the shop. Oh, I wasn't actually gonna do salmon because I do need to get to bed. I haven't slept well the past few days. So I'm hoping maybe tonight I'll sleep better. Stress card. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's right, your job interview. I did see that on Plurk. I hope it goes well. I mean, you're interviewing someone else. That sounds like I'm wishing you luck on your own job interview, but you know what I mean. You know, it's been far too long since Bluster Kong has been brought up in this stream. Thank you, Darth. Yeah, what the heck. Let's do it. Oh. It feels like so much pressure having to interview someone. I mean, on one hand, I think it's a good sign of how much your opinion is valued, that they trust you to interview someone. At the same time, it's so much pressure. Good enough. Almost 1,000 though. Gotta pay proper respect to our King Bluster the Benevolent. You will take it as luck that the candidate is good and you can have a good coworker. That's the dream. I've definitely worked with some people where I've thought, how did you get hired? And sometimes they're just an ill fit for the location. Like, the store I work at is extremely busy. And it's, I know, well, I remember we hired someone a little while ago. I think she was hired at a hiring fair. And no, I shouldn't get into work stuff here. But I've definitely worked with people that's, again, you think, how did you get hired? I can't wrap my head around how you got the job, because you just don't fit this kind of high pressure environment. I really wanted to play this, but I don't think I would hit the cap. I don't recall what the cap is because they have a shield up or whatever. Some people interview way better than they work. Not even, they're people that you can't even imagine them doing well in an interview, because there was someone I worked with. Oh, hello. A lot of creatures about on a night like this. Like you? Are you a creature, Corsac? If it isn't a bother. Corsac's plant nursery is home to a baby mandrake who hasn't yet found its shrill, horrifying voice. Again, all these good traits. And it's superior. Also, I can't not parse this as like a little face. I appreciate that. What's this then? Oh yeah, I learned from Bagtree the other day, a Corsac is a kind of fox. So I'm assuming that's where the devs got his name from. You know, I'm gonna duplicate Jingle, just because for stuff like Enthusiasm, it's useful to have. Oh, wait, no, I need Pump Up first, then Jingle. Okay. Anyway, you know, I shouldn't get into specifics, but I've worked with people that are just so brainless that you think, and they're not articulate or well-spoken at all. They have no autonomy. Like, there's just nothing about them that would suggest they interviewed well, let alone the fact that they're not good to work with. None of these are what I need, but I guess I can just play that again, and then play that again. And I'll play that. You have an issue with imposter syndrome, so it's always good for you to look around and remind yourself that half your coworkers are college kids who just stand around and talk. I've worked with a lot of those, and those are definitely some of the worst. Or like, not even college, just high school kids that very clearly don't care. So I appreciate that the figure that Roxanne is very openly flirting with has a very feminine hairstyle. You can't really assume their gender, but I mean, Roxanne's charms work on anyone regardless of gender, is what I'm saying. You are not immune to Roxanne. Is there an... I do have another sleight of hand. I could try and play Pander? I'm thinking I'm going to take a risk and play Pressure. I wanted Captivate. Heck, I forgot. Ugh. I do have another Captivate, but no, it's not going to work out the way I want to. Whatever. What flaw? It must be a trick of the light. God, he's so awkward, but it's a charming awkward. Corsac also has the 1,000-yard stare. He is a fox. It's not as Tibetan fox as a Tibetan fox, but it's in that general area. Is the Tibetan fox the one that has that really squished, squinty face? He is such a weirdman. When you say it with one word like that, I want to read it as both weird man, but also weirdman like you would hear in Homestar Runner parlance. The Tibetan fox. Hang on, I'm going to pull it up really quick for the chat. Because if you've never seen the Tibetan fox before, it's... Sorry, its face. It's got this face that's just really funny to me. Okay, hang on. Oh, Google, why do you make this so difficult? I just want to share an image with the chat. Let me see if I can drag it into OBS. There we go. That's the Tibetan fox. I'm sorry, its face. It's just... What emotion am I seeing in this face? Well, my desktop is just like crammed with weird photos that I've pulled to share with the stream and then not deleted. Like Spinch. Hang on, if you weren't here for Splatoon, Spinch. There we go. I had to bring back the man, the myth, the leaf, the legend. You burst into laughter when you Googled it, right? It's just, that face is incredible. Ooh, I'm gonna build rapport. I want to play Pander. It is 3 stress, plus what this guy's doing. Ooh. It would make it go so high, though. I'm gonna scheme. 45. Let's do it. That's potent. That's potent stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything else that's really gonna help me out. So let's close the deal and just avoid taking the stress damage. Its face is so long and its eyes are so hooded. The grumpy cat of foxes. You can't tell if it's the nose or eyes that do it. I think it's just how sort of flat the whole face looks. Maybe it's the angle of the photo and like how its eyes are just like kind of sunken into its face. I can't really articulate why it's so funny. Have we had a night before? I can't recall. Pander and enthusiasm, but no, I better not play that. Our stress is already pretty high. I don't even want to play enthusiasm just because he's got a shield up. So I'd be using 3 patience to not really make much of a dent. Revenge of the Green Tea Jerk. Ugh. Man, these are not what I want. You know what, let's try and duplicate Pander and maybe I'll get it at a better time. Oh, it's so much stress damage though. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna play this again. Heck. Fine, you know what? I'm just gonna pander. Twice. I just close it now. Alright. Didn't sell everything, but
Anubius seems to be everywhere at once.
oh yeah, gosh, we haven't even seen our new rival since she first sauntered into our shop. Look at all that money, though, you're right. Wow. Remember when it was like a triumph just to get over 1,000 because, boy howdy, I was not playing effectively. Do you know where your children are? Luna pulls out all the stops in an ad campaign detailing the many dangers facing the use of Rafta and the potions that can keep them safe. Yet, don't put yourself in danger. Get yourself hooked on some legal drugs. Oh, increased value for tonics. Ooh. So I'm hoping these stack. Arctic overtaxed. I have no idea why that is. Interesting that it's Baptiste that's putting the temporary tax on it, like he's the one concerned for the environment. That's very socially minded of him. Fire tonics for everybody. It's not just a load of crap. Dragon dung is a highly effective fertilizer. Heroes have been trampling through the crater on their way to scoop that poop. Oh, and I got money from Vendi too. Yowza. Don't be a fool. Stay in school, but potion. Give a hoot. Don't pollute, but potion. Excellent. Gonna make so much muns. Wow. Dang. Gonna make so much muns. Oh, and these are also aging. So I'm thinking... Oh, man, I should probably pack it in too. Heck, but it's so hard having to wait, you know, like a week to do more of this. Have a good one, Dak. I'm thinking if I want to squeeze in any more tonight. It's like, on one hand I should be responsible, but in the other, this is nice. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time too, even if I'm playing less than perfectly, shall we say, but that's okay. Let me check on my slimes too, because I'm good at forgetting about them. Excellent. Excellent. Give me your bounty. Thank you. He was very stubborn about it. Wonderful. I should actually make more of those peppers. What? Actually, maybe some more. These are A's and B's. I've already got 16, but why not make even more of them? Let's see. What? I will never get through this without making the noise. I'm sorry, I don't think it's possible to get through it without making the noise. I have a problem. Yeah, B's and C's. Let's... Oh, and the eels. I should make more eels, too. Eels, eels. Aren't they... Am I not seeing them? Am I staring at them? It wasn't these eels. It was... like A, B, and C or something all in tandem. Am I just not... Wait. Oh, they're here. The hangman eel. How was I missing these? I have 16. I think we're actually okay for now. So maybe I won't worry about that right at this moment. Wah. See? Like, you should try it too, all of you. Just in the privacy and comfort of your own home, just try going, wah. Wah. I guarantee it's fun. I'm not going to judge you. If you have pets, they might judge you a little bit, but it's fun. Okay. I'm a little concerned about... Well, okay, no. We have 10% stress. I thought it was going to be higher than that, but I forgot. Even if you just go to bed at the end of the day, you still lose 10% stress. Maybe I'll do a hangout with someone before turning it in. And then open the shop, I think. I did want to upgrade. I'm thinking. I should get something brewing too. Someone mentioned to you that a couple of years ago at MagFest, one of the events was just all the Waluigis at the convention met up and stood in a circle going wah at each other. That's incredible. I'm sad I could not witness this. I love cosplay. It's something I've only gotten to do like a tiny handful of times, but it's just... There's something really fun dressing up as a fictional character. I know some people look down on it or think like, oh, what a weird hobby, but I don't know. I think there's a certain kind of joy having not only dressed up as, you know, a favorite fictional character, but also having people address you as that character. For me, that was a special little thrill. Very stable. Hang on, let's see if I can get a more potent bee in here. Let's just be. Just be. Oh, here we go. My rutabaga. There we go. Wonderful. Superior. Sight enhancer. Can I throw another eel in there, actually? Oh, that's too many Magimins. Oh, I'm like right at the cap. Just kidding. Oh, well. This'll be good just to make some money, like Bagtree said. I should buy some more lumber. Let me think. In the shop and then hanging out with someone. Maybe 3. Good enough. Okay. Boop. You think it's fun. A lot of the fun is seeing what people come up with. And you imagine people recognizing you would be part of the fun too. Yeah. And it works both ways. I've definitely made cosplayers really happy when they were cosplaying a character that wasn't really well known. And I knew who they were. And they're like, oh, you know who I am. Actually, one of them was Luna, not from this game, but Luna from Virtue's Last Reward. Magoyle. But she was really excited that I knew who she was, because it wasn't a really well-known character. I'm going to throw a bunch of turtle shells in here. Don't tell Corsac, he'll be horrified. That's so many turtle shells. But, man, only 293, though. That's kind of a letdown. I mean, alright, but it's kind of a letdown. Well, I'm out of wheat. Hang on. Get these out. Yeah, these 3, 2. Good enough. Okay. Cool. saw a picture of somebody cosplaying as Dr. Crusher, like from Star Trek, specifically from the episode with the ghost. Huh. Like weird ones like that are always a lot of fun too. I've seen some. I remember seeing a parent. He was there with his kids, and one of them. I can't remember who the older one was. Maybe a character from Azumanga Daioh, but like he had his daughter with her, like a little girl who was Yotsuba, which is pretty charming. I mean, you're the right age for it. Might as well. Okay, I've got potions brewing. I've got my slimes in order. As much as I want to keep going, I should really call it an evening and be responsible. But thank you so much, everyone. This is such a treat. I will see you on Friday for some more Prodigal. And then this on Tuesday. It's so hard waiting a week. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll see if I have like the energy for like a middle of the week Wednesday or Monday stream, but I don't really want to throw things off kilter. Usually the reason I only do like side games, for lack of a better word, on Saturdays is because it's not usually my typical audience. It's usually a smaller crowd on Saturdays, and I don't want people to miss out on like my main stuff, so that's why Saturdays are for like Salmon Run or Mario Golf or whatever. Anyway, for real, I gotta call it an evening, so stay safe, stay healthy, take care. I will catch you next time. Don't drink any dubious potions. Goodbye.